Hello my dear juniors, welcome to 360 class. Today in this problem solving series, we are going to discuss the problems related to baking soda. So let's kick out the problems. So the first problem is, what is the chemical name of baking soda? Baking soda का रासायनिक नाम क्या होता है? The answer is sodium hydrogen carbonate. The chemical formula of this sodium hydrogen carbonate is NaHCO3. Okay, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Now let us discuss about the properties of this sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, the first property is it is what? Slightly soluble in water. Slightly soluble in water. It is slightly soluble in water. Okay. Then it is basic in nature. Basic in nature. Then third property is when you heat sodium hydrogen carbonate NaCO3, when you heat it gives us sodium carbonate, okay, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate plus CO2 plus H2O. Okay, so when you heat sodium hydrogen carbonate, we get what? Sodium carbonate, okay, and carbon dioxide gas. Due to this property, okay, due to the production of this gas, we use this sodium hydrogen carbonate as a baking soda. Okay. Now the next question is how to prepare sodium hydrogen carbonate. तो sodium hydrogen carbonate को किस तरह से preparation किया जाता है? Sodium hydrogen carbonate can be prepared on a large scale by reacting a cold and concentrated solution of sodium chloride. Okay, this is also known as what? Brine. Okay, with ammonia and carbon dioxide gas. So हम इसको सिंपली ये बोल सकते हैं कि जब हम ब्राइन को एमोनिया एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के साथ रिएक्शन करवाते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है? सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट, which is known as baking soda. And ammonium chloride as a byproduct. Okay, so we can say that when we react brine with ammonia and carbon dioxide gas, we get what? Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Then the next problem is which gas is evolved when we heat baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate. As we know that sodium hydrogen carbonate is a what? Metal hydrogen carbonate. And in our previous lecture we have learned that when we heat sodium hydrogen carbonate, we get what? We get CO2 gas. So the answer correct option is carbon dioxide gas. Okay. So the next problem is what is baking powder? Now baking powder and baking soda are two different things. Baking soda. Okay. These are two different things. Not same things. Okay. Now baking soda is a sodium hydrogen carbonate, and baking powder is the mixture of baking soda and mild acid like tartaric acid. Okay, so baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and mild acid like tartaric acid. Okay, so the next problem is what are the uses of baking soda? Baking soda का uses क्या क्या होता है? So the first uses is baking soda is used as an antacid in medicine to remove acidity of the stomach. Now we know that baking soda, which is sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is basic in nature, and it can neutralize what? Acid which produced in our stomach. So that's why we can use baking soda as an antacid in medicine. Okay. Now the second one is baking soda is used in baking powder. Okay, baking soda is used in baking powder. As we have already discussed that baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and what? Mild acid. Now why we can't use baking soda for preparation of, or you can say making of cake, bread, etc. Okay, why we can't use baking soda? हम baking soda को क्यों use नहीं करते हैं when we make cake and bread? Okay, because baking soda, as you know that it is a basic in nature, it is basic. Okay, so it is basic, and the taste is what? Bitter in taste. Okay, it is bitter in taste. सो इफ यू यूज दिस बेकिंग सोडा, अगर हम बेकिंग सोडा को इसमें यूज करेंगे तो इसका जो टेस्ट होगा वो क्या होगा, बिटर टेस्ट होगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज बेकिंग पाउडर व्हिच इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ व्हाट, mild acids like tartaric acid, okay, and this acid produce hydrogen and this neutralize this sodium carbonate, okay, sodium carbonate which released during the heating of sodium hydrogen carbonate, okay. So when we heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate, we get what, sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, which is basic in nature and bitter in taste. Now this acid neutralizes this sodium carbonate and gives us a good taste, okay, not a bitter taste, okay. So the next property, uses is sodium hydrogen carbonate is used in fire extinguisher, okay, fire extinguisher. Then the next one is it can be used for faster cooking of food, okay, like grum, okay. So this is all about the uses of baking soda. So this is for today's video. Now अगर ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब द चैनल, like, share and comment the videos. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you.